Naya emailed us during Christmas time and said that she was interested in transferring and she had a release and all that. And I was excited because I had seen her before and I had heard about her. It was cool because the minute I reached out back to her, I think she sent out a kind of a blanket email. She was all over it and really excited about it.
And she comes across our email and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this could be the kid. And I think that like once we met her, like we were totally bought in. She's fun and she brings a really unique personality to this group, which is exactly what we want. Anytime
there's a transfer, you want to know kind of what they're looking for in their next experience. And as I talked to Naya more, I think culturally was what she was looking for, like we were offering that.
Players that transfer, I think they really bring something different because they know what it's like somewhere else and they're looking for a new experience and they're so excited to like dive in. And Naya had that in her eyes when she was on her visit here. She was just like so excited to dive into the culture and help us out. And so, I mean, she's going to be a good asset for us.
Anytime you bring new players, it brings a new level of enthusiasm and it changes the dynamic a little bit, which is exciting. It'll be interesting to see what she brings culturally, along with the other freshmen. I mean, 4 kids is a pretty good-sized class, and it'll be interesting to see kind of the dynamic and how it changes. And they're real competitive kids, and they all are coming here to try to compete for Big Ten titles and national championships. That's what's on their minds, and they join a group that has the same intentions. And it'll be cool to see kind of how those mix. And the problem with the one thing with transfers that's hard is that you got a shorter window. You really got 3 semesters to, I don't know, influence each other. And so we got to hit the ground running pretty quick. And there's got to be a high level of trust between the staff and the player, and then the player and the rest of the players, so that we can kind of sift through all the stuff. Fortunately, with that experience, they're used to that a little bit.
Naya is incredibly athletic. She just has so much physical talent and ability that she could play a couple different roles. You know, I mean, primarily, we lost Liz, who's a huge right side presence, but what we told Naya is like, you have to compete for whatever position you'll play, and she's ready to do that, and you know, she could definitely find herself on the court, but she could also just find herself having a cultural role the first year. We just don't know.
What she brings certainly is another kid that'll add to the culture, but physically she's a gifted player, and her measurables, you know, her athleticism is there. She's a lefty, and she's a 6'2" lefty, and we have another 6'2" lefty with Allie Stark, and a few other kids that actually could play right side. I think she's played right side her whole career. And I'm curious to see, you know, how she competes and all that stuff we don't know, and how she responds to our gym and how we push and how we work. And I mean, the intention is that she's going to come in and try to compete to start on the right side, but she's got a lot of competition, and she's more than aware of that.